Hey guys, welcome back. Kind of sharing with you guys the way we've been doing our chores and our tasks and how we organize it. We've been using our iPads to make the templates and to write things out and stuff, so it's honestly been really nice and convenient. We can just duplicate things and copy and paste, and things just are a little easier and quicker with the iPad. So that's where I'm going to be kind of showing you guys the things that we made. But before I get into this video, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Comment below any of your tips, anything that you like to do to keep yourself on a easy cleaning schedule. So if you guys are interested in any of that, just go ahead and keep on watching. We recently, in the new year, revamped like the way that we are doing our cleaning, and it's been super helpful, very organized, and we don't have to put that much thought into it every single month, week, etc. Whenever before we would try to sit down and come up with a routine. And yeah, I feel like we've been very settled here in this house, so it's been nice to be able to create routines that work for everyone. Simplified, in my opinion, it's pretty simplified. You're gonna want to start by getting a piece of paper and having a box or a little section for every month. We used our iPads to create these templates and to kind of map things out. So I just have a template that shows all of the months of the year. It's kind of like a year at a glance paper. Most planners have them, but if you don't have it, just create get a piece of paper, create 12 boxes, or just write January, February, March, and just leave enough space under each month. I started writing our tasks that we do on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, a monthly basis, quarterly, yearly, even if we do it that often or not. If it's just like, what would I like to do more of? What would I like to make more time to do because I let it pile up, or I let it get, bad, and then I have a huge mess to clean up, kind of thing. So just write all those things down. So personally, I have created a pretty good routine every day that my husband and I both have gotten used to. So I didn't make anything that shows our daily tasks. I just started with our weekly, our monthly, our quarterly. We don't have anything that's yearly. That's definitely going to be something that's specific to your family of the daily tasks that you guys need to do. So for us, that's unloading the dishwasher every morning. Even if we don't put the stuff away, I still like to unload it, and that way we can keep the sink empty and continue to put the dirty dishes in there. And then eventually I always end up putting them away, even if it's at the end of the day when I'm cleaning up the kitchen. That's fine, but unloading the dishwasher, that's something I've learned too, is that the task can be broken up. You don't have to do the whole task in one swoop. And that's something I am, I'm kind of like that, where I start something and I want to finish it. So I've kind of been learning that it's better to do part of it, because then it frees up time for other things. So I definitely unload the dishwasher, but if I do put the stuff away and I do have time, I will, and if I don't worry about it. We load the dishwasher throughout the day. The second thing that I need to do every day, yes, sometimes I don't do it, but I do want it to be in my head to do it every day, is to vacuum. To just do a quick vacuum, like a sweep, like to sweep the tile, because we have a lot of tile. So if I literally don't vacuum, if we don't vacuum for like 2-3 days, it's so bad. So I'm like, I need to just do it every day to just keep it up. So definitely vacuuming, unloading the dishwasher, and then that's pretty much all the daily tasks that we do. Another thing that we've been doing recently, we haven't been doing this since the beginning of the year, but recently we started doing a load a day. I made this kind of little sorting system in the laundry room, and the kids individually go and sort their clothes. We're responsible for sorting our own clothes, so that takes away the sorting step for laundry and the gathering of all the clothes and stuff. So I should make another video on that, but they do that. So with laundry, it's a lot easier to see which load needs to be thrown in. They're all together and stuff. So yeah, we do a load of laundry every day. So those are the only things that are just daily things that we do. Obviously, you know, we clean up the counters and we clean the toys and all that stuff, but to me that's not really cleaning, that's more like tidying up. But a tip I do have about that is to, if you have a problem with getting your kids to help out, maybe start assigning them a room every day and, you know, switching it up, maybe making a little list of, you know, so-and-so has these tasks these days, and, you know, something like that where you guys can be held accountable. That's something that we have. So I'll just be like, oh, who has a living room today? And be like, oh, this person, okay. And they like, okay, well, can you start on it, you know, and we'll help you in a second when I'm done in the kitchen. Or it's just, it's a way for you not to have those conversations where it's like, oh, but I did that yesterday, but so-and-so hasn't done anything, or, oh, but it's so messy, or, you know, it kind of takes that part of the conversation out where they're just like, okay, well, yeah, it's my task today, but tomorrow, because the next day for us, it's something else. So if, you know, they get tired of helping out with one area of the house, then the next day they won't have that area, they'll have something else. So my kids do like to do that, switch off, so they do something different every other day. So anyway, yeah, that's a great way to do that. Also, to implement a family tidy, like, you know, maybe in the morning you can have your morning chores, make sure the kids clean up their rooms, make their beds, sort the laundry. That's how we do it. And then in the afternoon, since we do homeschool, at 1 o'clock is when we do like a family tidy in the middle of the day, and everyone does their respective space, and we come together, help each other out if we need it, and, you know, quickly get the main areas of the house cleaned up. So that would be like the living room, the dining room, the dining area, and the school room, and then, you know, the middle part of the house where, you know, everything else kind of runs through. So we kind of get all that done together, kind of resets the house, and then at the end of the day, right before bedtime or during the bedtime routine, depending on who's showering or who's still eating or whatever, you know, we will kind of do the last minute family tidy stuff. So that's just kind of how we deal with that. And some tips on if you might not know where to start, or maybe you just have a couple of things and you're just like, I know that there's more. Well, a way that I like to think about it is like, well, trash day. When is trash day? Okay, well then that day before trash day, you know, I want to go through the fridge, I want to look through the food and see what's, you know, what can get thrown out. If there are any boxes or anything, any trash inside or outside that might need to be taken out, that can be the task for that day. You know, clear out fridge, you know, XYZ, clean, gather all the trash, whatever. And that can be the task for that day. So that's how I kind of like to look at it, like one task per day. So that's how I'll kind of start to do things like that. And then, since I clear out the fridge, then I think, well, I should see what I need and start to think about what we can make for meals next week. You know what I mean? So since I throw things away, I start to see, oh, we still have some of this, or we still have this or that. And I will start to think about what we can add when we can buy in groceries to supplement and to make a meal, or to make a meal without having to buy groceries. That's the first part of meal planning for us, or grocery shopping, is to see what we have, meal plan, and then make the grocery list. So if you can start that process on the day where we're clearing out the fridge, maybe making some notes on the whiteboard. We have a whiteboard in the kitchen. I usually have two lists. I'll have the list of things that we have that, you know, we have to use up, and then the things that we still need from the grocery store. That just makes it easy for me. I can't, like, I start a list here and then I'll forget it, and I don't know what happens to it. So I like to do that on the whiteboard. You know, maybe the next day Ramses comes and he's like, oh, that's the grocery list. Let me start the grocery list, because we do a pickup. So we just order online, and then we go at a certain time and we pick it up, and then you just load it into your car. So we usually do pickup. So that's the next step, is like actually doing the shopping, you know, online, making sure, you know, you get enough fruit and vegetables and things that are not a part of meals, you know, any requests that anyone might have. So yeah, that's a whole other part. So we kind of, like I said, like to break things up. I'll kind of start on things when I have the time, and it's better than nothing. Even if I don't finish the whole task, at least when we pick it back up, whether it's me or Ramses, someone else already started it. So Ramses and I have like talked about how it's not just bringing groceries or cleaning the kitchen or like laundry. It's not just like, oh, do the laundry. It's like, you know, gather all the clothes from everyone, sort the laundry, throw in a load, put it in the dryer, get it out of the dryer, fold it, put it in everybody. Yeah, so that's a lot of steps. So yeah, we've tried to simplify as much as possible. So doing a load a day definitely helps with the laundry. Now I'm going off on something else, but anyway, that is a good way to kind of just see the things that you naturally do as far as tasks go, to see where other tasks will fit. Okay, so I'm just gonna hold my iPad because I keep leaning down to get it to look. Okay, so once you have your list, okay, here's our list. I'll show it to you guys. So this is how we did it on the iPad, and I find it really easy to just highlight it, you know, once it's done, and then I do have other things in other months that are a little bit different, but we did start with just a basic outline of the monthly things that we want to get done. So once we had the basic list, you know, clean the bathrooms, maybe sweep and mop, sweep the front, cut the grass, things that you're doing but you're just like always feeling like you're catching up to do it, okay? That you know you're gonna get it done, but it causes you a little bit of stress figuring out when you're gonna get that done, okay? So you're going to start to, you know, take things out like, okay, well, I could just do this every other month. So I'm just gonna put this one on this month, this month, this month. Or, oh, I just did this month, so I don't think I'm good. You know, we don't have to prioritize it until this month. So you just kind of start putting things where they look good. And yeah, like I said, the iPad was super helpful because, you know, I could just drag things and move things around. Yeah, definitely suggest though to have just a master list, because I think once you start to move things around, you don't want to forget anything. So things that I put that are some things that I do, but you know, I want to prioritize it on certain times. So I put go through the shoes. You know, we have 3 kids, they're constantly outgrowing shoes and clothes and all that. So I put, you know, go through shoes and clothes. And then in a different month, I put change filters, I put detail cars, wipe fans, wipe the blinds. You know, you're not going to do those things every week, maybe not even every month, but you know, write it in so that you can do it at some point, and you're not constantly feeling like every week I have to wipe the blinds, I haven't been able to wipe, I haven't, you know, and like, you know what I mean? So you're like, okay, I have it on my list, I'm gonna get to it, let's chill, okay? So that's just kind of how I felt about it. I'm like, you know, I'm not going to get all like, you know, annoyed at myself for not doing something or us not doing things enough or whatever. I'm going to prioritize it, and I'm going to wait for it to come around, because that's probably how often that I'm doing it anyway. And then once I get into a good routine, you know, then you can implement it more, you know, kind of thing. So just kind of giving everything a time and, you know, kind of just sticking to that. Okay, so going back to my daily tasks, so I wrote a list. So daily, we vacuum, we'll throw in a load of laundry, we'll unload the dishwasher. Okay, so now for weekly. So this is how I kind of broke it up for us weekly. I have a monthly spread, and I will just write these in on those days, and then when I do it, I'll just cross it off. So Mondays, I designate sweeping the front and the back. We have a lot of like just concrete and stuff. We get a lot of flowers and dust and stuff that accumulates in our doorway and stuff, so I like to sweep that. So I designate Mondays to just having a chill chore. So sweeping the front and sweeping the back. So that's my chill Monday chore. And then on Tuesdays, that's an open day. So another thing is that I do designate a time, an hour and a half every day for me to do some cleaning. So whether that's the chore of the day, or whether that day I realized I need to, like, you know, clean out the kids' closets or the toys, or I needed to deep clean the schoolroom, whatever that case would be. On Tuesday, that's my open day. I'm gonna put it right there, and that's when I'm gonna do it. So Tuesdays and Saturdays are open, where I don't have any specific tasks that I have to do that day. So that's when I will deep clean a room. I'll make those decisions as, you know, the time comes, because I can't give myself something to do every single day and do that and not anything else that I have to do. So again, this is not super specific. It's just things that I know I can get done on those specific days, things that I already do, and things that I can add on to it to, you know, get those things done as well, you know. So yeah, I leave Tuesdays and Saturdays open. We clear out the fridge on Wednesdays because Thursday is trash day. So I will dedicate Wednesdays to kind of going through the food, seeing what we still need to eat, starting to write a grocery list of things that we already ran out of, and then also maybe writing things on the side of meals that we can still make, that we still haven't made. There are 2 tasks for Thursday, so since I clear out the fridge on Wednesdays, Thursdays I like to finish up what we're going to order for groceries, place the order for Friday, and then also Thursdays I like to wash all the bedding. So that's what I just focus on the whole day, washing the bedding, ours, the kids, and then Fridays are for our rooms. So we deep clean our rooms, all of us, the kids and me. We kind of spend a little extra time tending to our rooms. I will help them and, you know, kind of go back and forth between their rooms, but we do focus on our rooms on Fridays just to kind of, you know, refresh. Fridays are also for mopping and cleaning the bathrooms. So I won't always do a full house mopping on Fridays, or Rems is also off on Fridays. That's why there are extra tasks, 3 tasks technically for Fridays: clean the rooms, clean the bathrooms, and mop. So every other week I'll just spot mop, just like the high traffic areas, and then every other week I'll do a full mopping where we'll move everything and we'll really do a deeper cleaning. So that's for Friday as well. So like I said, since Rems is here, we kind of divide and conquer and, you know, help each other out. So we kind of get those things done on Friday just so that we can, you know, kind of have the whole weekend to just relax. Saturday, like I said, is an open day, but we also have activities with the kids that day, so we don't really give ourselves anything extra to do on Saturdays. But on Sundays, so that's where I feel like Saturday and Sunday is kind of like a catch-up day. So maybe if I didn't get to one of the kids' comforters, or maybe I only got to clean 2 bathrooms, or maybe we only mopped part of the house kind of thing, Saturdays and Sundays will kind of catch up with the things that we didn't get to. And I'm definitely adjusting things as we go, month to month, and it makes it easy to look at the spread that you made with the list and, you know, kind of putting things where they fit and stuff. It's really helpful for when you're planning your month. You're like, oh, okay, you know, I didn't get a chance to do this, so this is going to be high on my priority list, or oh, I didn't get to do that, or oh, I did really good at doing these, that fits really well there, so I'm just going to keep that there. So modify as you go. The more you kind of track when you do things, whether it's when you set it up to do it or not, you'll see if you can, you know, keep it there or maybe move it or adjust as you go. So definitely documenting when you're actually doing things. So setting your intentions, and when you actually do it, you know, don't be afraid to just move it over or write an arrow, or, you know, make a note of that, so that way for the next week or the next month, when you make a whole new little plan, you can put things where they fit even better. So this is the September calendar, and as you can see, I kind of moved things around. So for example, on Monday I didn't get to doing to sweeping the front and the back, so I moved it to Tuesday, and I did it Tuesday. So I just wrote it there just to kind of show me the trends as I'm doing things, if I'm actually getting them done on the days where I'm, you know, saying or not. But I think the point of all this is that it gets done, you know, and it's not that it has to be on that specific day. It was when you found time, and if you didn't find time when you set out to, then, you know, you still have it there and you're going to get it done eventually. So that's just how I found it has been working for us. And then even the bathrooms, like we didn't get a chance to clean the bathrooms on Friday, but we cleaned them on Monday, and I wrote them down, you know, so that way we can adjust as we go. Also, it's nice because I can highlight everything in like a different color, and I write notes at the bottom when I'm planning the month. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little breakdown. I know I talk in circles sometimes, but yeah, hopefully you guys got some inspiration, got something out of it. Just realize that it doesn't have to be that hard. Just have the good intention and, you know, make a plan. Even if you're not 100% with the plan, you know, just get it started, you know, collaborate with your partner, with your kids, and make something work for all of you. And stay tuned for more videos. Subscribe, like if you haven't already. All of my socials are linked down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!